Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. It is Erica with Holy Rustic and Redheaded Princess Designs. And I thought on this rainy morning we would paint one of our new designs. So we've got new designs hitting the website later this week. I'm just waiting to get them all in. And so I thought we would paint one. So these are our cute little tulip shelf sitters, and I absolutely love them. They're adorable. And I pulled out some napkins. I thought we'd do a little decoupage this morning. So if you're here, say hey. Let me know how your Wednesday morning is going. It is rainy here. Everything is wet and gross. Good morning, Opal. How are you? We have lots of classes this week. We've got, tonight we are at Thirsty's Par 1 Bar and Grill in Borden. And we are painting a cute little bunny. And then tomorrow we have a sold out class at Blissful Blends out in Shepherdsville. What are we painting there? Springtime Gnome. And then Friday night, we are doing a fundraiser for Barktown at the winery out in Shepherdsville, Forest Edge Winery. So we will be there doing a Paint Your Pet fundraiser for them, which is so fun. So lots of exciting things. Sitting here watching me paint. All right. So all kinds of fun things. And then next week we've got lots of classes as well. Plenty of room at those classes. So most of our classes this week are sold out, but we do have room at classes next week. We've got a class at Shirley's Pizzeria. We're doing that same Springtime Gnome that sold out at Blissful Blends. We've got our kids class next week, I think. So all kinds of fun things coming up. So go check out the calendar and go ahead and save your spot for some of our fun spring classes. I cannot believe that spring is here, pretty much. Going to the beach. Sounds like fun. Are you going back down to Florida? Or are you in Florida already? I thought you were here, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. All right, I don't even know why I'm messing with this, because these, I think these leaves are, you might be able to see a little bit of them. So we'll just put this lighter green on here. And then tell me what you think. So these tulips all have little middles for the middle parts of the tulips. So I'm thinking I could paint the back part of the tulip and then do this piece, the middle part, in one of the napkins in a coordinating color. Already here to early next week. Oh, happy anniversary. That's awesome. I did not realize that you had already gone back down. That's so fun. Congratulations on 18 years. That's awesome. And happy anniversary. Yesterday was hubby's birthday, so we went out last night with the kiddos and had birthday dinner. I took him out for his birthday dinner this past weekend. So I think we're done with birthdays and stuff in our house for a little bit. Our anniversary is in May, so we should be able to calm down for a little bit. Just got here yesterday. Fun. Is the weather nice down there, Opal? Starting to get warm. I think Florida is best in like spring and late fall. Not even early fall. It's too stinking hot down there for me. I like to be able to sit on the beach and not feel like I'm dying from heat. Paint the back of the tulip in the day. That's what I was thinking. 82 yesterday and 78 today. Wow. It's crazy. Okay, let's put these to the side. We've got 4 leaves to paint. So I think we'll do these in this green. So all of our new kits will be hitting the website later this week. We've got our BOGO voting going on over in our Facebook group. So if you're not a part of the Holy Rustic Craft Kits group, it's a free group you can join, and it's just a place to kind of share your projects. We do special deals and things in there. So like you get to vote on what project you want to be the BOGO for the month. That's our buy one, get one free that we do each month. It's a great way to have a little craft night with friends. Opal had one last week. Looked like fun. So it is, it's a really good deal. You cannot beat the price. Buy one, get one free. So we do that for one of our new kits each month. And so the voting is going on over there through tomorrow. No, Friday, I think. That's what I put. Through Friday, and then we'll make the announcement of who is the winner. And right now, these shelf setters were pretty popular. I don't remember what else. Looks like maybe it might be the winner. Some people were loving we've got some spring sports design. So some people were really loving the baseball stuff. I threw a couple Mother's Day stuff in there as well because I didn't feel like we had very much Mother's Day stuff on the website. So there's a Mother's Day design. A couple of new interchangeables. No boys allowed. I like that. Girls Painting Day. No boys allowed. Couple of new interchangeables that we're going to be adding to the website. So one is a truck that has interchangeable pieces, which is so cute. The other is a little mini signpost. It's not mini, it's small. And it's got little pieces that can go in it. So right now we're releasing a baseball insert, a Mother's Day insert, and then just a generic one as well. We did put the interchangeable porch decor on there. So those will be added to the website. And I feel like there was another interchangeable. Oh, a little sandwich board, which is cute. And it's got little pieces that can pop in and out. And we released a chicken one and a dragonfly one for spring. There's some really pretty, just basic home stuff as well, kind of farmhousey vibes, neutrals. So cute, really cute collection. It would make great, words are hard this morning, y'all. They would make great wedding gifts. They've got like the house and you can put the zip code on there. It's so cute. And then there's one that says like bless our home, or so they're really beautiful. They would make really fun wedding gifts for the spring. If you know anyone getting married or buying a new home. I'm just giving all this a quick dry here. And then we'll work on our tulips. So the tulips come, there's 3 to a set. You get 2 smaller ones and 1 bigger tulip. These are so cute. And I think they're gonna look really cute placed on my mantle around one of the spring signs. I absolutely love tulips. We have a whole little garden bed of tulips that was here when we bought the house, and they're really pretty. I love seeing them. The only thing I don't like about tulips is the rest of the year they're just like green sticks in the garden bed. So, okay, we'll put those there like so. They're kind of plain. Plain. I feel like they need some splatter. I don't know. I've been on this splatter kick lately, so I feel like these need a little splatter. I don't know what it is about the splatter lately, but I've just been adding splatter to everything lately. I don't know. Sometimes I get in these moods and like, it's like, I just want to paint everything one way. It just adds a little something. So my favorite way to splatter is to use a fan brush. Like this. This one's wet, so it doesn't look so fanny right now. But I use a fan brush, and then I dip it in the water, dip it in my paint. You want your paint to be nice and thin to splatter, and then I just take another pen or another paintbrush and just tap, and you get this nice splattery effect. So it's fun, and it just adds a little pizzazz, I think, to things. All right. I think those are dry. So look, I mean, that looks so much cuter than it did. All right, let's see. We have, I mess up my splatter. It's not quite dry. We've got 2 small tulips, and here's our napkin. So we've got this Easter one, which I don't think we're gonna use. I don't think that's gonna work very well. It's just got eggs on it. We have these. These are pretty. I don't know if all of these really go together. I have these, which I really like as well. And then I have these plaid, which we used in our Creative Outlet box this past month for our Easter eggs. So I'm looking at these, I'm thinking these two kind of go together. This has the green in it, and so does this. So I may just use these two. And not the plaid. The plaid does not go very well. What do you think? Plaid. I'm thinking these two. Maybe the big one like this, and then the 2 small ones like this. Opal says no. No, no, what? What no? The cat's up here knocking things off. No plaid. Okay, that was my thought too. No plaid. It doesn't go. All right. So if you're ever in the Dollar Tree and you see napkins like this that are just kind of patterny and pretty, these are great for these kinds of things because they work really well. It's thinner than scrapbook paper, and they just work really well to do decoupage with. So I'm thinking we'll do a coral and maybe a blue. That way they're not both exactly the same. Maybe. Might be dry. Oh, there it is. It's dried on top, but there's still plenty of good paint in the middle. All right, so let's do one of these with this corally color. So they have the little middle piece, so we'll just paint the background first. We don't really have to worry about the middle because it's going to have that 3D piece on there. I should have painted the bases green while I had that green. That's all right. We'll go back. We'll go back. Our little daffodils and tulips have all started to pop up outside. So I was looking this morning. It looks like the daffodils are getting ready to bloom. They're getting that spring itch, I think. My husband the other day was like, I want to go out and garden. I'm like, it is too soon. You're going to regret it if you do. He will. He always early. He loves to garden, and so he's always out there early, and then we end up having to try to baby plants for a little while when the frost comes back. Because if you are in southern Indiana, you totally know that we have, you know, like fake spring about 27 times before we get real spring. All right, so I just brushed a little bit of white on there just to give it a little something. Here's our other small one. I think we'll do this one in a bluish color. Maybe. That may be too teal. Let's see. Maybe this one. Let's try this. Let's try it. It's really light, but I can pull in, I might pull in some of that teal to do some shadows and highlights. $609 to 700 daffodils I planted after I moved in, plus about 100 different bulbs. Wow, that's a lot. Ours were here when we got here, and I don't know what the previous owners of our house were thinking. There were tulips planted in random spots, like just all over. Random spots in the yard, random spots up by the house. I don't know if they just like, I mean, tulips don't really grow on their own. I'm not sure. So I did move a bunch of them when we first moved in because they were just really, I mean, super random spots. There were some just kind of randomly growing up by the front door. They were just all over. And so I moved a whole bunch of them to like one section because, like I said, I love them and they're pretty, but then like later in the summer, they're just ugly in my opinion. They're just green sticks. So to put them in a flower bed, they just look kind of weird, I think. I don't know. It's just me. So, and we love flowers and gardening. Our backyard is pretty landscaped. Tulips get eaten by critters. I planted over 100 of them and they are all gone. Oh my goodness. So I did move a whole bunch of them when we first moved here and transplanted them around to try to contain them to one section because they were all over. And every once in a while still, like, I saw a patch out there earlier this week that I was like, where did those come from and how did they get there? And why? Same thing about me someday. They'll be like, why did she put this here? All right. So there's our pretty soft blue. Ooh, I love that on the camera. It looks really pretty. What is the color? This one is Spa Blue, and I threw a little turquoise in it. It's a Crafter's Acrylic by Deco Art. I love those Crafter's acrylic paints. They're good paint and they're not expensive. I don't know if you can buy them at the craft store, but I do like them. Okay, then we've got this big guy. So we have a pink one, a blue one. And then we have this napkin is the one I was planning on putting on here. Could make them all the middles the same and do a yellow one. We know how much I love painting with yellow, but I think a yellow one would be pretty. Let's do yellow and then we'll decide what we're going to do with the napkin. So we'll use this saffron yellow. Yeah, oh well, that's what I was thinking, yellow. Yellow, yellow. That way there are 3 different colors. If I was going to do 2 colors, I would have done the 2 baby ones the same color. I think this will look better. We'll paint with my least favorite color to paint with. Yellow. I don't like yellow. Soon. Cannot believe it. Kiddo was asking me the other day, how many days until spring break? I'm like, I have no idea. Go count. Look at the calendar. I'm drying this because it's going to need 2 coats because yellow is so transparent. And I think we've got this weekend next, and then we're on spring break for 2 weeks. So I have several projects planned for spring break. I've got windows to go paint at the Charlestown Family Activities Park, and I have a mural to do for Greenville Elementary School, and then of course just all the regular stuff. Ooh, yesterday we did release some Easter basket stuff. So if you're looking for something to put in your kiddo's Easter basket that isn't candy, I've got you covered. We added some cute little personalized paint your own Easter eggs. They're adorable. And then of course our regular Easter kits. So go check those out. You do have to order by the 18th of March if you need shipping in order to get them in time. So that is coming up real soon. All right, so there is our pretty yellow. Might have blended it a bit too much, but I think it's okay. All right, let's set that to the side. And we've got our bases, so we'll go ahead and do those real quick. And then we'll do the middles. I think I'll just paint these green like grass. Green like grass. That one, I added a new class this morning as well. So we added a class at Village House Coffee, which is in Georgetown. And we're going to do a cute little bunny butt painting. So go check that one out. That space is super small, super intimate. It's a fun little shop, and I love their coffee. So if you're thinking about coming, you want to get your tickets quick because we can't fit very many there. So. All right, let's work on our tulip middles. Should we do them all the same? Why not? I think they're gonna look better that way. Okay, so for the napkins, actually first we're gonna brush on our Mod-Podge. Mod-Podge. Get a bigger bottle of it over here. Put it right here so I don't mix it up with my paint. I'm going to make sure you get it all the way to the edges. All the way. So I've got a nice coverage there. Doesn't have to be super thick. You just want a good coverage, and you want to be sure you get all those edges really well. Okay. All the way to the edge. Go, and we're going to give this a dry. I'm going to turn on our iron. There's so many different ways that you can use Mod Podge and wood. But this is just kind of one of the ways that I like to do it. It's not very messy. You don't have to worry about all the bubbles that you often get when you use wet Mod Podge, especially with a thinner thing like a napkin. Oftentimes if you do like a layer, the traditional way, what I think of traditional Mod Podge, a layer of Mod Podge, put down your thing, and then a layer of Mod Podge on top. What I find happens is it tears really easy because that's just so wet, and when you're using a really thin medium like the paper napkins, it's just really easy to tear it. Or get all those little bubbles in there that are so annoying, and then you try to brush them out, and that's what causes the tear. So, let's grab our napkins. So we're not, woo, that iron's hot. We're not going to use, I'm going to cut around those. Maybe, I forgot I had these really horrible scissors sitting here that I've used for I don't know what. Let me see, do we have a sharper pair of scissors? Don't see a sharper pair of scissors. Lord in heavens. Those are totally not going to work. Alright, I'm going to have to grab some sharper scissors, y'all. Hang on just a second. Because we're going to be here all day trying to cut with those. Oh, look. Nope. That's a palette knife. If I cleaned off my desk here, I probably could find some. Oh, I see some. Here's some sharper scissors. These will work much better. One of the spring break plans is to organize this disaster. I just get so busy getting orders out and painting and all of that I just don't, there's not enough hours in the day. All right, let's see. I think one little rectangle here will do it. One of these has white paint or something on it because it is getting white paint everywhere. Okay. Somehow we have white paint all over. We messed up our pretty little leaves. I gotta touch these up. Our pretty little leaves. I'm not sure how that happened. Oh, this one did too, and so did this one. I don't know. I don't even know where that white paint came from. Alright, now I gotta splatter these again. Move that out of the way. Move all this. Ooh, that was a lot of splatter. Okay. Either I dipped that napkin in the white paint and like drug it across stuff, or I'm not sure how I managed that. Somehow I got white paint everywhere and messed up all our leaves. Alright, let's set these over to the side. There we go. Back to our regularly scheduled program here. Alright, so here is our tulip middles. So we're just going to take the napkin apart. usually 2-ply. This does feel really thin, but I don't think. Come on. I can see the 2 pieces, but it's not cooperating. Okay, well that didn't help. Thought maybe if I got my fingers damp it would help. I think it's just one of those days, y'all. There we go. Good morning, Heather. How are you? All right, so we got our napkin. We took it apart. We're going to iron this on. So if you're just joining us, this is one of our new kits, which will be hitting the website later this week. It is a tulip kit. So little tulip shelf setters. They're super cute. And we're going to do the middles of the tulips with these napkins here. So, just trying to take them apart. Mod-Podge on each one of these guys, and then we let it dry, and then you just iron on whatever you want to put on there. So you can do this with paper as well, and it's just so much less messier than trying to do it with wet Mod-Podge or trying to trim around the paper to get it the perfect size, because that never seems to work for me. And then I'm just checking to make sure all my edges are down, which they are. All right, we've got one more. There's the white paint culprit there. Let's just put that over there. I knew there was white paint coming from somewhere. Okay, should we do them all the same? What do y'all think? Do all the metals in this color. I love this little baby iron. It's great for crafting. We have an iron for clothes, but inevitably I would get something on it, and then my husband would try to use it to iron his chef coats, and he did not appreciate that there might have been like Mod-Podge on it or something. So it's nice to have one that's right here. Maybe the other napkin. What do you think? You think the other napkin? You think it's gonna look okay with the blue? All right, let's try it. Why not? I'm not loving the idea of just two, of making them all the exact same. So I'm fine with that. Of course, I just did get that one apart. This is the hardest part, I think, trying to get these napkins to come apart. And you know, if you were using them, they would be coming apart all the time, right? Like if you were using them as I feel like sometimes I buy napkins, like party napkins, and they just fall right apart. But these are stuck together really well. We probably could have trimmed that before we did that, but that's okay. I'm bound and determined to burn myself with this iron this morning. Somewhere it has a little stand that it goes in, and I don't know where that is. I've lost it. It would probably make it a lot less dangerous. All right, turn that off so we can quit with that. We're going to trim around these just a little bit. Okay, just real messy trim. And then we're going to light them on fire. Because if the iron wasn't dangerous enough this morning, I thought we should also play with fire. Which may or may not be a good idea. Seeing how clumsy I am already this morning. We'll see. So we'll do a big announcement once we get the kits all up and ready to go. Like I said, there are so many cute new designs. So you're going to want to check those out. If you're not a part of our craft kits group, go join that. It's Holy Rustic Craft Kits is the name. And you can vote on this month's BOGO. Look how fun that is. It just goes right up to the edge and gives you this nice clean edge. So fun. So it just burns right to the edge. You have to watch your fingers. All the way around. But you don't want to have a bunch of excess napkin on there because you could have a really big fire. So that's why I kind of trim it closer. So we don't want to catch anything major on fire. So much easier than trying to cut it. Woo, that one got a little crazy. Oh my goodness, it's just one of those days, I think. So much easier than having to trim all the way around. Okay? All right, let's put these puppies together. So we've got a yellow, a coral, and a blue. And here is our middles. We're getting glue everywhere. It's just going to be a messy kind of day, I think. All right. So the smaller ones, I don't know, that doesn't look bad on that yellow. That does look better. What do we think? Like that? That does look really pretty on that coral. All right, let's glue them. It's not the end of the world. So you could do the whole tulip in paper or napkins. It would be really cute, but I think it's easy to just do the middles because the one thing about doing the whole thing is this is connected here. The tulip flower part is connected to the top of the stem. So it might be a little hard to do the whole tulip with paper. You would have to definitely trim it. You wouldn't be able to like do the fire or anything, or even sandpaper. And then our little leaves just go on here. That one does not go there. It definitely goes over here. This one hopefully goes here. So cute. I don't know if this one will be the BOGO for the month. It did have quite a few votes last night when I was looking. But you can go vote on your favorite for the BOGO, and then the new kits will be released later this week along with the BOGO for the month. We do have Easter basket stuff on the website, so if you're looking for something that isn't candy to put in your kiddo's Easter basket, those are also on the website, so go check those out. You do have to have those orders in by the 18th of March, and then look, they're just going to go in these little stands. I mean, how stinking cute is that? And I don't think they need any glue there in the stand. So yeah, Easter basket orders have to be in by the 18th of March in order to get them in time for Easter, but there's some really cute stuff there. So you can grab those. So cute. So go check it out. And then we've got fun Easter classes coming up. So you're going to want to grab your tickets for those. All right. Here they are, our cute little trio of tulips. And look, we have one big one and then two smaller ones. And these are gonna look so cute on my mantle with one of the little tulip signs that we have. I think they're gonna look really cute. So let them dry and then I'll set them up. So I hope that you are having an amazing day. You're so welcome, Opal. Thanks for hanging out with me. Go enjoy your day, whether you are going to go sit on the beach and enjoy some sunshine or if you're in the rainy weather like I am. Have a great day, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye, y'all.